Have you ever woken up with a stiff, aching back that makes it hard to even roll out of bed? Or maybe you notice a dull pain in your lower back after sitting for just a short while. You are not alone. Millions of people over 50 struggle with back pain every single day, and for many it quietly steals their energy, their posture, and even their independence. But here is the surprising truth. Just 15 minutes a day can completely change how your back feels. With a handful of gentle science-backed exercises, you can relieve tension, strengthen your core, and restore the mobility your spine desperately needs. Before we begin, let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? I love hearing from people all around the world. And stay with me until the end, because I'm going to share the exact routine that has helped countless people reduce their pain by up to 90% and keep it away. So why do these exercises work so well, especially for people over 50? The answer is simple. Everything begins with your core. Your core is more than just your abs. It includes the deep muscles around your spine, your hips, and even your glutes. Together, they act like a natural corset, keeping your lower back stable and protecting it from the daily stresses of bending, standing, and lifting. When these muscles get weak, every little movement, getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or even reaching for something, can place extra strain on your spine. Over time, that strain builds up into stiffness, inflammation, and pain. That is why so many seniors feel like their back gets worse as the years go by. But here's the good news. Strengthening your core does not mean doing crunches or intense workouts. In fact, those can sometimes make things worse. Instead, gentle, controlled exercises that target stability and mobility are far more effective. Research has shown that simple routines, like the ones we'll see today, reduce the risk of chronic lower back pain, improve posture, and even help with balance and coordination. By building a stronger core, you are not just easing pain. You are protecting yourself against falls, regaining the confidence to move freely, and giving your spine the support it needs for years to come. Exercise 1, shoulder blade squeeze. Let's begin with a simple movement that instantly resets your posture and takes pressure off your lower back. As we age, our shoulders often round forward, the head drops, and this subtle shift places more strain on the spine. The shoulder blade squeeze is designed to reverse that. To start, find a comfortable position. You can sit upright or simply stand tall with your arms relaxed at your sides. Now, gently draw your shoulder blades down and back, almost as if you are tucking your elbows into your back pockets. Hold this position for about 5 seconds, then release. Breathe naturally as you do it. Repeat this 10 times, moving slowly and with control. Remember, the key is to squeeze down and back, not up toward your ears. Think of this exercise as a reset button. Each repetition teaches your body to stand taller, open the chest, and relieve tension in both the upper back and the lower spine. And once your posture feels more open, it becomes easier to stretch out the muscles below. That leads us to the next movement, a gentle stretch that targets the hips and the lower back at the same time. Exercise 2, knee to chest stretch. Now that your upper back feels more open, let us release some of the tightness that often builds in the hips and the lower spine. One of the simplest ways to do that is with the knee to chest stretch. This gentle movement lengthens the muscles around the hips and eases pressure from the lower back, especially after long periods of sitting. To try it, lie comfortably on your back with both knees bent and your feet resting on the floor. From here, slowly bring one knee up toward your chest, using your hands to hold it in place. Keep your lower back pressed lightly against the floor and allow the opposite leg to stay bent for support. Hold the stretch for about 5 seconds, breathing deeply. Then release and switch to the other side. Aim for 10 repetitions on each leg. Move slowly, never forcing the stretch. If you feel your back start to arch off the floor, simply ease up and keep the movement smaller. This stretch should feel like a gentle release, not a strain. Imagine it as a way of wringing out stiffness from the lower back and hips, leaving the area looser and more comfortable. And once those muscles begin to relax, your spine is ready for a movement that improves flexibility through the entire back, a smooth motion we call the cat-camel stretch. Exercise 3, cat-camel stretch. With your hips and lower back now feeling a bit more relaxed, it is the perfect time to bring gentle movement into the entire spine. The cat-camel stretch is designed to improve flexibility from your neck all the way down to your lower back, reducing stiffness and helping your body feel more mobile. To begin, come onto your hands and knees in a crawl position. As you breathe out, slowly round your back upward toward the ceiling, tucking your chin slightly and drawing your belly button in. This is the cat position. Then, as you inhale, gently lower your stomach toward the floor, lifting your chest and tailbone. This is a camel position. Move back and forth between these two positions 10 times, holding each for about 5 seconds. Keep your motion smooth and controlled, and never push into sharp pain. The goal is to feel a comfortable stretch along the spine, as if you are gently oiling each joint to move more freely. Think of this as a flowing movement that restores rhythm to your back. Once your spine has loosened up with this gentle stretch, you are ready to activate the muscles that stabilize and support your lower back, starting with the powerful glutes. Exercise 4, glute bridge. Now that your spine feels more mobile, it is time to strengthen the muscles that give your lower back real support. One of the most important groups is the glutes. When the glutes are weak, the lower back is forced to carry more of the workload, leading to pain and stiffness. The glute bridge helps build strength in both the glutes and the core, creating a solid foundation for your spine. To begin, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Place your arms gently by your sides. As you exhale, tighten your stomach muscles and squeeze your glutes. Then slowly lift your hips upward until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this position for about 5 seconds, keeping your breathing steady. Then lower yourself back down with control. Aim for 10 repetitions, focusing on smooth, steady movement rather than speed. Remember, the lift should come from your hips and glutes, not from arching your lower back. If you feel pressure in your spine instead of your muscles, ease up and make the movement smaller. Each repetition of the glute bridge is like laying another brick in the foundation of your back. Strong glutes mean a lighter, safer load for your spine. And once that foundation is in place, we can restore even more mobility to the lower back with gentle side-to-side rotations. Exercise 5, lower trunk rotations. With your glutes now engaged and supporting the spine, let us gently restore mobility to the lower back. A simple way to do this is through lower trunk rotations. This exercise allows the spine to move side to side, easing stiffness and giving your back more freedom to twist and turn in daily life. To begin, lie comfortably on your back with both knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Let your arms rest out to the sides for balance. Slowly allow your knees to drop together toward one side, while keeping your shoulders pressed against the floor. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. Then bring your knees back up and gently lower them to the other side. Repeat this motion 10 times to each side. Move slowly and avoid forcing your knees too far. The stretch should feel gentle and controlled. Keep your shoulders grounded throughout. Lifting them off the floor is a common mistake that reduces the effectiveness of the exercise. As you move side to side, imagine you are gently massaging the lower spine, loosening up and allowing your core muscles to share the load. And once the back feels more supple from this rotation, it is time to stand up and practice extending the spine in the opposite direction, a motion that many of us rarely do during the day. Exercise 6, standing extensions. After gently rotating the lower spine, the next step is to balance out all the forward bending we do throughout the day. Sitting, tying shoes, reaching down, these constant forward motions slowly tighten the front of the body and put pressure on the lower back. Standing extensions give your spine the chance to open in the opposite direction, relieving that tension and restoring balance. To try it, stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your hands resting lightly on your hips for support. From here, gently lean your upper body backward, arching through the hips and lower back. Hold this open position for 3 to 5 seconds, breathing steadily. Then return to standing tall. Repeat this 10 times, moving in a slow and controlled way. Remember, the goal is not to push into sharp pain. It should feel like a gentle release across the stomach and hips, as if the front of your body is unfolding. Each extension is like giving your spine a breath of fresh air after years of bending forward. And once you finish, your body will be ready for one final move, a powerful exercise that brings stability and coordination to your entire core. Exercise 7, bird dog. Now that your spine has opened up with standing extensions, it is time to finish with one of the best core stability exercises, the bird dog, also known as a Superman pose. This movement teaches your back, abs, and hips to work together, creating a stable foundation that protects your lower back in everything you do. Start on your hands and knees in a crawl position, keeping your spine neutral and your stomach gently drawn in. From here, slowly extend one arm forward while stretching the opposite leg straight back behind you. Hold this long, balanced position for about 5 seconds, then return to the starting point and switch sides. Aim for 10 repetitions, on each side. Keep your movement steady and controlled, avoiding twisting or letting your lower back sag. The goal is to feel your body staying level and strong, as if you're forming one straight line from your fingertips to your heel. This exercise is not about building a washboard stomach. It is about training your core to act like the natural corset that keeps your spine safe. Every time you lift and hold, you are teaching your body to be more stable, more coordinated, and better protected against lower back pain. By now, you have completed 7 simple core exercises that work together to protect your lower back, improve your posture, and keep your body moving with ease. None of these movements are complicated, but when you practice them consistently, they add up to real change. Even just 15 minutes a day can make your back feel stronger, your steps steadier, and your confidence higher. Remember, the goal is not perfection. Some days you may feel more flexible, other days a little stiffer, and that is completely normal. What matters most is showing up and giving your body the chance to heal and strengthen. Over time, the soreness fades, the stiffness eases, and you begin to feel like you can trust your back again. So keep going, stay patient, and celebrate every bit of progress. Your spine will thank you. If you found this routine helpful, share it with a friend who might be struggling with back pain. And let me know in the comments how your back feels after trying these exercises. Do not forget to subscribe so you can join us for more simple routines designed to keep you strong, mobile, and independent after 50.